Nuclear weapons are the most powerful bombs on the planet. They work by quickly releasing energy through nuclear fission. That's the process by which atoms split.
4.5 square miles of Hiroshima was burned and blasted to extinction.
The only nuclear weapons to have been used in war are the two that the United States dropped on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Each of those bombs caused tens of thousands of deaths through the force of the explosion alone, and about the same number again through the radiation that was released. The landmark treaty in this field is the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, or NPT, which came into force in 1970, and there are now about 190 parties to it. It effectively divided the world into nuclear haves and have-nots. It recognized the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council, the United States, Russia, Britain, France, and China, as nuclear weapon states, while other parties to the NPT commit to using nuclear energy only for peaceful purposes.
We are willing for the banning of all atomic tests if everybody else agrees to it.
In addition to the P5, 4 countries are known or believed to have nuclear weapons. India and Pakistan have both tested nuclear weapons. Israel is widely believed to have a nuclear arsenal, but it doesn't comment on whether it does or not. And there's also North Korea, the only country to say that it is leaving the Non-Proliferation Treaty and to then have tested several nuclear weapons since. What are the concerns here? One is that North Korea will continue to test nuclear weapons and continue to improve its nuclear weapons. Another is Ukraine. Ukraine is a particular case because Ukraine was left with nuclear weapons after the collapse of the Soviet Union, and it agreed to hand those weapons back to Russia in exchange for security guarantees. Some countries will see the lesson of Russia's invasion of Ukraine as being that nuclear weapons provide a security guarantee, and not having them or giving them up leaves a country vulnerable. And that could prompt some countries to want to develop or acquire their own nuclear weapons. Another area of concern, particularly for Western powers, is Iran, because Iran is enriching uranium to the highest level that any country has enriched to without producing nuclear weapons. Now, the concern with Iran is particularly that if it were to develop nuclear weapons, then it would set off a chain reaction in an already volatile region of the world. Saudi Arabia itself has said that it would do the same, and prompting other countries to acquire nuclear weapons themselves.